Nice, right? Sean says, good morning. So good morning. Jonathan's here. Charlene is here. I love this. I love seeing you guys make your comments. Tell me what your favorite spa experience is. Do you have a favorite like spa treatment?
Massage.
Yeah, that's the first thing I said.
Deep tissue.
I go with a hot stone.
Yeah.
I like a hot stone, right?
Thai, hot stone.
Yes, yes.
All.
Yes, your beauty bestie. She'll give you what she loves. This is Kathy Wolf. She has been a host here at HSN. She is one of our beauty experts and a very personal friend of the late Marilyn Miglin, who you spent many, many shows with and a lot of time with, and already extremely popular today, backed by popular demand, because you and I presented this fragrance recently, and we were able to get just a few hundred of available back in stock. 3.4 ounces, a glass bottle, Eau de Parfum. One single bottle normally sells at about $92 and change. We're doing two for $20 less, two individually boxed. They are $24.83 to get it home. What's really nice is it's special.
Yes.
It's different, it's unique. I have less than 700 available. So let's talk about how Marilyn put these beautiful...
It's different on you, it'll be different on me.
Yes.
How it actually works is it works with the body's own natural pheromones. And maybe you've been seeing that on social media. Everybody's talking about the pheromones, but what Marilyn did is she actually visited the ancient temples, and then she had what was written, the hieroglyphs that were written on the walls, she actually had those individually transferred to find the 179 rare and essential ingredients that are in here. It took her 7.5 years to create this. So let's talk a little bit about the notes, because those first top notes kind of open up and there are a little bit of those leafy greens. So you have those beautiful leafy greens, which are very balanced and linear. There's Italian bergamot in there, and then orange flower. Your mid notes, you have cassis, you have geranium, and you also have iris and jasmine absolute. And the jasmine absolute is not a synthetic one. It's actually a real jasmine oil. It's about $10,000 a pound. And then the base has oakmoss, sandalwood, and vanilla bean absolute. So when you think about vanilla bean absolute, is there anything sexier and warmer and more of kind of a snuggle or a come hither that brings you right on in? This is a fragrance that instantly, once you put it on, you're gonna notice how people instantly start to attract to it. Story that I had one time, I went dancing with my brother. Like I said, love to dance, right? And we were sitting there and my brother goes, I don't know what you're wearing. He goes, but it's really, really good. I said, it's pheromone. And he looks at me and he goes, not on my baby sister.
That's
so I thought that, I was like, he's like, not on my baby sister.
That's
like,
right.
that is not gonna happen again. This is a fragrance that you will love. And I love that you're getting two of these. Yeah. These are 3.4 ounce size. And they are the Eau de Parfum. This is not some light design. Marilyn also creates and puts the highest level of perfume in every single one of her perfumes. She used to say, you know, that when you had this, she had men in mind when she actually created this fragrance. And pheromone means to attract, and that's exactly what it does. Yes. You'll notice that it just brings you in and attracts people to you. People will comment and compliment you more on this fragrance than probably any other fragrance that you've ever worn in your life, because it does attract people, and it is different, and it works with your body.
Yes, and you guys, if you have a story, call us. Kathy and I would love to talk to you, right? This is always a two-way conversation, but women and men have shared their stories about, like, you know, going over to the table and saying, I'm so sorry, but what is your wife wearing, right? Because I want to buy that fragrance for my woman or whatever, or being in a grocery store, or being in an elevator. Right? An elevator story. And the fact of the matter is with each individual precious oil and precious essence that's poured into this, it smells different on each and every one of us, because our body chemistry is different, right? So we all are going to have that different level of attraction. 2 full-size bottles, each one should be over $90, okay? So you're getting an incredible, better than a buy one, get one, less than 700 units of this. And I love the idea that you are getting two, because if you are getting a piece of Marilyn Miglin's history, really, it's a legacy. She is a pioneer when it comes to beauty. These Eau de Parfums are so special and rare, and we don't get these every single day. Like, we don't have presentations every week or all the time. So what's nice is keep the bottle that you are gonna have for yourself, because it's gonna last you a long time. They're highly concentrated. Maybe you gift one to your best friend who's back on the dating scene. Maybe you gift one to your mom. Maybe you know, someone just passed away. You need to lift them up. You wanna get them excited about life and experiences. And it's not just about, you know, sexuality and sensuality, although Marilyn likes to talk about it a lot.
She did.
You know, it's about living your life. It's about feeling good. And I think that fragrance is a form of expression. I think fragrance is that final piece de resistance you put on your, you know, your hair, your makeup, your dress,
Agreed.
your shoes. And then it's like that one thing, it's like, what is it missing? What's missing is that burst of that beautiful fragrance that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel alive and excited about the day. And we're busy. We're working, we're going out, we're hanging out. Less than 650 of you can get this. Now let's talk about these notes and how they explode on the skin.
Right, so your top note is, that's what you're gonna first kind of experience. You have the leafy greens, and those leafy greens actually make the fragrance very linear and sort of balanced. There's orange flower, that's the home state of Florida, that's our flower. And then you have bergamot in there, one of the most regal and elegant flowers. The mid notes is where it sort of lands for the majority of the day. You have jasmine, you have iris, you have geranium, and you have cassis. But again, that jasmine is actually a pure jasmine absolute. Sells for about $10,000 a pound.
Wow.
Why these fragrances are able to be offered at these prices, that was one of the things that Marilyn said. As they were putting the ingredients in and they would ask her, you know, well, that's really expensive. That's $10,000 a pound. Maybe we don't put that in there. She's like, but it's essential. It needs to be in there. She said she wanted all of the luxury and all of the ingredients and everything that made it special and made it such a unique fragrance, but she wanted it to be affordable for everybody. I will tell you, on Marilyn's site right now, this is $105 for one bottle. You are getting 2 of the bottles. She also uses the highest level of concentration that you can in the perfume for an eau de parfum, because there are different levels that you can still hit. But when you have the fragrance that really does give you that essence and makes you feel sexy and attractive, pheromone means to attract. You're hearing it a lot on social media. People are actually putting pheromones on just to be able to attract people into it. This is done with 179 rare and essential ingredients and essential oils. Do you know how hard that is to put 179 ingredients in something and make it well balanced and actually make it smell really good? Marilyn Miglin was truly one of the best noses in the entire business, and truly the most beautiful, elegant, classy woman that I am very proud to have called one of my very, very dearest friends.
Oh,
you know,
God,
it's one of those, I know, you can see it kind of coming up. We'll call it allergies. But she truly was. She was a woman who just, she lived the life. When you heard her speak, you knew she did it. One thing she used to talk about was she would take an umbrella and she would spritz her fragrance on the inside of an umbrella and walk down the street. And didn't you?
That's so smart.
You can so see it, right? I'm like, and you know she did it. She never talked about anything that she didn't really do and that she didn't absolutely love. Her fragrances are to live for. And that's why they've been around for so many years and always a top #1 here at HSN.
Was 19, what year did you say this fragrance came out?
We did this, I want to say it was the late, like 1998, I believe, or so.
I mean, it's been around a long time, but you don't see it advertised. You're not gonna see it on social media. You're not gonna see it on a billboard because these ingredients are so precious. You can't mass produce this type of thing. 179 rare essences and oils that Marilyn specifically, with that very confident nose, figured out exactly what she wanted and called it pheromone. And I mean, it literally stands alone. If you've ever gone to one of those really nice fine department stores and you've seen those very expensive bottles of perfume, they're expensive. $200, $300, $400, $500 for little tiny bottles. We're giving you a 3.4 ounce bottle of Eau de Parfum, not Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, and you're getting 2 times 2. Okay, you can see we've put up a left counter on our screen. Here's what that means. What that means is we have that quantity right now as people are jumping into the ordering process and they're attempting to place their orders. A lot of you are waiting in line. You can use the QR code that takes you right to the front of the line. You can stay on the phone lines if you would like, but you are getting 2. So they come individually boxed. Buy one, keep one. Buy one, gift one. Buy one, save one. You could even buy it now because I have no idea when this is coming back. If it's even coming back this year, and save it for the holidays, right? $24.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, definitely. $24.83. If you're new to HSN and you say, well, I'm gonna try it, right? But $74, I wasn't expecting to spend that. I also not really sure if I'm gonna like it. You have 30 days. 30 days, what vacations you may have, what parties, brunches, activities, maybe it's dates, maybe it's just something exciting on your calendar. Now you get to try out the fragrance. See if people stop you. See if you feel good about the fragrance. Because most importantly, I always say this, it's wonderful if people notice you and compliment you, but you have to notice you. You have to compliment you. And fragrance is, again, such a personal choice. And I love that we give everybody time to decide.
I don't feel done until I put on my fragrance. If I walk out the door without fragrance on, to me that's like not having lipstick on or not having mascara on. There are those essential things that you put on, but also using these in those pulse points. So putting it right here. A lot of us know here, we know behind the ears, the ankles, you know, kind of down, you know, in the sexual area. Let's just call it that. I'm like,
you said hold on. You said sexual areas, and hold on. It's not